My mic's muted. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new World Radio League live stream and EchoLink Net. Today is show number 24, guys. Getting on the air here. Make sure if everybody can give me a thumbs up or something in the chat. You can hear me now, because I'm getting some people saying you can't, but I think that's because I was on mute. Great to see everyone. We got a ton of folks in the chat today. It's awesome. So we got a lot of questions pouring in too. Let's get to it. I may or may not have a special guest show up. I don't know, have not confirmed yet. So see if he has time to hop in. But great to see everyone here. All right, let's take it from the top, guys. I mean, we got a ton of comments to get to, tons of updates to get to. And we got, we're going to be rolling. We're going to be rolling today. And also with the EchoLink Net, that's going to be coming up at around an hour from now, around 3 Central. So be sure N0NWS is the EchoLink node. N0NWS repeater. If it's clear, no one's using it, we'll hop on there, do our weekly EchoLink Net. So get ready for that as well here. Hour and a half, maybe. So, all right. Glad to see everyone here. We got a couple announcements here in just a little bit, but we'll go ahead and hit the comments. Let's see here. We got Terry with our first dad joke of the stream. Of course, I hate elevators. I take steps to avoid them. Yes, of course. That's the only way to avoid them in some situations. All right, Terry. Good to see you, Terry. Who else we got? Not today, Terry. No mice in the vicinity of, at least visible to me at this point. So hopefully it stays that way. Pepe, hello. Good to see Pepe. Mouse season. Yep. All right. Special Black Friday offer, Pepe says. Let's see what this is. If you catch a mouse alive, you can release it in your ham shack for free. No, thank you. Pass on that one. Willard, W4DGA. Welcome, Willard. And I did not get this thrown out right at the beginning, but you see the banner across the bottom of the screen here. There we go. It's going that way. If you are in the U.S., you know that this week, Thursday, is Thanksgiving, one of our biggest national holidays every year. And so happy Thanksgiving to everyone in the U.S. and everyone abroad. If you celebrate some sort of a Thanksgiving type holiday, well, then I'll just tell you a happy Thanksgiving right now, from all of us to all of you. And yeah, I think Christmas is the most international holiday, but I know a lot of countries don't celebrate Thanksgiving, at least not the same way or day that we do. So, happy Thanksgiving to all of you here in the stateside. Otis AE4IT, who believes in Santa Claus or elves? Not I, good sir, not I. All right, we got James Williams, 9847. Hello. Good to see you. Pro Driver UK in the chat. Good to see you. All right, we've got Ken Tilford from KC8ZKS from US 943, 420 meters FT8. Guys, go work him. Howdy, Ken. And Michael with him there. No. Michael's at a different park, 3654. Go work Michael, too. We've got Marvin, W0MET. Good to see you, Marvin. Glad to have you on stream. Hopefully you like the new music. So we got a few questions. If you think I skipped your question, I've got a few questions started here. I'm going to circle back to in just a few minutes. So we'll get there. Dave, KE6GAE, the Hillbilly Ham. You've changed your logo a little bit, Dave. I like it. Great logo there. Great logo. Good to see you, Dave. Viper 15440. Howdy. Good to see you. Okay, Otis is going to be doing an activation today at 0661. So go watch for Otis in the park. Get him in your ham alert. We've got just to give a quick shout out here, I've got James is actually our CEO. James is in a meeting right now with a a club local to him, or several hams at least local to him. I believe it's a club or just a group of hams he's meeting with today, and one of them just joined our live stream. So great to see you. I can't see you, but great to have you on the stream, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. And yeah, absolutely. If you need any help, just drop a comment in here, and we'll make sure that we get you taken care of if you need any help talking to James. No, I'm kidding you, but no, man. I hope you're having a great lunch with James there, and you guys have a lot of fun. Thanks for joining the stream. All right, we've got, let's see here. Who else do we have? Eric, looks like N9KDB from Indy. Welcome, Eric. Chris, KD9YSW, cannot wait till Wednesday. Why is that? Because that is the last day of work for many folks. Some people probably still have to work Friday. Some people may even have to work Thanksgiving, but most regular businesses close for Thanksgiving. So, yes, absolutely. It's going to be fantastic. All right. Howdy from Houston, currently dodging tornadoes. Boy, I didn't know anything about this. Let me pull up the radar here. Y'all probably like to see what's going on down in Texas. I know I would. So we'll get there in just a second. I'll pull up the radar here in just a minute. Thanks for popping in there. KE9 DVT, welcome. Let's see here. Yes, we'll get you an answer to your question here shortly. Let's see here. Special guest. Yeah, we'll see if we get one here in a little bit. I at this point, y'all know who he's probably going to be, at least this time around. It's probably going to be James, if he shows. But as I just said, he's in a meeting right now with some local hams to him, so he's probably a little tied up at the moment. W8LOW from Ohio. Welcome. Good to see you. Hey, Dave. Let's see here. Christopher. Welcome, Christopher. Douglas Andre. Welcome. Let's see here. Till Friday. What's going on Friday, Otis? What's going on Friday? Ready for another week and some great updates. Yeah, Marvin, we got some updates for you today. That should be a Thanksgiving background. Yeah, well, it's a holiday background. We didn't have time to do a whole bunch of them, so thought a holiday one would suffice, Dave. So don't be picky. No, I'm kidding. All right. All right, we got Eric saying, anyone having issues exporting the QRZ? Okay, we'll circle back to that one. Yeah, Pepe knows who the special guest could be if he's there. Let's see here. Hello, Philip or Philippe. I'm probably mispronouncing your name. I hope I'm not, but welcome. I'm pixelating. Am I looking better now, guys? I've got a huge, massive footage upload going on right now, so that could be what's going on. I'm uploading some footage for our edit team, so that could be affecting my upload speeds. Tell me if you're still having any issues. Otis says he applied for AA4E and AA4H for a new call. And looked at my vanity protection and said I'm too late and won't get the calls. What should I do? Well, Otis, I would recommend finding a call you like. AE4IT is not bad, and I would recommend sticking with it. You know, people get to know you by your call. If you switch too often, then people are going to lose track of who you are. So totally up to you, but yeah, unless N0AP comes available, I don't really plan on switching mine. N0AP or N0ARP, I don't plan on switching mine for a long time to come. So thumbs up from Terry. Good, sounds good with the mic. That's great. When or if possible for WSJTX logging integration. That's actually already implemented, Big G Place. I'll circle back and show you how to do that here soon. But yes, that is absolutely implemented. This is why they're special. They may show up. Okay, am I still blurry, guys? Am I still blurry? Belgium, ON4AEO. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Stingray, KJ5GIH, Old Swamper. Thanks for the Black Friday discount. Upgraded to Life member. Awesome, awesome. Great to hear. And we'll get to those announcements here shortly. We got K8KZ got rid of my Stroke AG and got a WRL Life membership in the same week. Very cool. That's great to hear. Caleb, KF8EYE. Good afternoon to the World Radio League team. Happy Thanksgiving week to everyone. I'll be in and out of the stream. Welcome, Caleb. Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Guys, go subscribe to Caleb's channel when you're done here. KF8EYE amateur radio station. Go check him out. He's got a new channel he's starting up over there. We've got 7-3 from IZ8IET. Welcome. Good to see you. Hi, Andy. Happy Thanksgiving from Portugal. CR7BUI. Welcome. Great to see you, my friend. Thanks for hopping on. Otis says, who's interested? Sharp PC Data Journal. Huh. Good to know, Otis. Thanks. KB1AHP waving a hand at you. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Terry says he is Santa Claus. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I've seen a few of your Santa Claus pictures, Terry. Happy Thanksgiving to Viper 15440. Just watched Marvin's brother. Oh, did he have a stream a little bit ago? Let's see here. Dave says he's trying to update. Oh, the channel logo. Absolutely. Jordan Rowland, KI5IYQ73. Happy Thanksgiving, Otis. Oh, new toys coming on Wednesday. Okay. What you got coming, Chris? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Otis, I'm sorry. Oh, you're off school till December 1st. That's good. That's great. Dave says got 4-day weekend this year. Just got to get through Wednesday. Yep, that's the way. You know what? That's the way Thanksgiving and Christmas this year is going to be similar because Christmas is on a Thursday. So let's see here. Otis says Black Friday and Christmas start is why I'm excited for Friday. Okay, very nice. Yeah. Oh, nice. You're off till the night of the 30th. Very nice. TEF4 says, can't wait to hear about the next round of updates. Fingers crossed and breath held for comma-separated call signs and spotting log tab improvements that we've heard about. Those are coming. Let's see here. We'll get back to that. The comma-separated logging isn't implemented yet. The spotting and logging tab improvements, we've got a few things going on, so I'll have to remember exactly which one you're talking about. But Jeff, NH9GL, welcome to the stream. Great to see you. Chris sticking with his call sign. 7-3 Otis, good to see you. Any updates on updated version of cat control? You know what? Let me check right quick. Dave, I'll circle back to you. Give me just a second. All right. Hey, Jacob, 7-3. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Okay. Michael was on Live Free and Ham. Good. Dave said if it wasn't for the accident we had, I'd get the lifetime upgrade. Man, Dave, I totally get it, man. I'm sorry about your accident, but it's seriously, don't sweat it. It's not that big a deal. Just, it's a way for it's an investment. Y'all can support us. And we've got such amazing new features coming up, and you don't have to do it. It's just not. It's not. We still have our 3 subscription levels available, so it's not that we're doing away with those by any stretch. But it's just a great way for y'all to support us. A lot of people have requested lifetime memberships, and it's a great way for you to invest permanently in the platform and retain. Over the long term, it's cheaper, and you retain, you retain your number. You're not worrying about your subscription lapsing, and you get access to, all the new features in the future. So, hello to North Wales, MW7HBJ. Good to see you. Nigel Morris, is that it? Thanks for hopping in. That's great. Jacob says, happy Thanksgiving. I'll be doing my first ever skydiving jump Thursday morning. That's awesome. All right. Let's see here. Camera needs to be sharpening. Yeah, I'm using a GoPro for this stream, so it's not. I've got my nicer camera set up as at a recording station right over here. Getting ready to shoot some videos for Ham Radio Prep World Radio League stuff. So, all right. Nick says, Scour 4 HFQ, looking for how to call on air. So I have to go. Nick, yeah, if you want to just start calling, just call CQ, Kilo Romeo 4, Hotel Foxtrot, Quebec, and see who you can get, or, respond like that to somebody who's already calling CQ. So, all right. Let's circle back through some of the questions we had, guys. I didn't know how to do the QSL cards because I'm really interested in that. The QSL card feature is on the roadmap. That one has not been. I think you're talking about the. There is actually, we have an auto QSL already, and we're going to be expanding it. So I'll show you your auto QSL, your digital QSL card, auto digital QSL card, and then talk about kind of what we've got coming. Let's see here. Let me get the right, share the right screen here. Yeah, this is it. Okay, here we go. All right, let's do this too. This is going to get confusing in a hurry. Boop. There we go. Is that better or is that better? I like that. Okay. All right. So if I come back over here, if you want to see how we do QSL cards currently, you're going to go to your logbook. Grab a contact here. Are several I did during the stream. Let's get this. Let's grab this one with KF8EYE. You click the I right here. There you go. Boom. QSL card, contact confirmed. It shows it on right here. You can grab this, download it as an image, and email it to the other operator. Has all the details you need for a QSL card on there. And yeah, just really easy just to download one of those, email it, copy the link, email the link. But yeah, we will be expanding this QSL card feature to make it more of a, you'll be able to do more bulk operations. And in the future, you may even be able to do some physical copies as well. So very much looking forward to that, and some customization on design too. So very much looking forward to that. So great question. Thank you. Folks, we do have our special guest in the chat, or I'm sorry, not in the chat, on the stream here. Give me just a second. Welcome, James in 0WRL, our CEO once again. Hey, James, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Andy, and I'm doing even better now that I'm seeing your really cool Happy Thanksgiving marquee. And I've just been enjoying the live stream. I just got done actually meeting with some guys here from one of our local ham radio clubs, but it was funny. We were sitting there, we're eating lunch, and he gets a notification on his phone from the World Radio League app, and he says, "Hey, it says World Radio League is going live right now," and there you were. So we hopped into YouTube and saw you on the live.
Cool. All right. Sounds good.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw your message, and so I gave him a quick shout out, but I don't know if he's still watching or not. So, so let's circle back to something we said just a couple minutes ago. Trying to give me just a second here. Yeah, here we go. Big G Place over here says that he's dodging tornadoes in Houston. So I thought, what if we pulled up the Houston radar to see if we could spot what's going on over there? Oh boy. Yeah, here, let me share this real quick, guys. Figure folks, most hams are also weather nerds, at least around here locally. Many hams are. So always cool to see.
Give us a good map and give us a good chart with some data on it. We will check it out.
Absolutely. So yeah, looks like a lot of the storm live streamers are down here around the Houston area, live streaming from the tornado zone. But it doesn't look like there's anything. There's a tornado watch going on right now. So it doesn't look like any warnings yet, but we can definitely keep monitoring that. And if anything exciting happens, bring it to you live. So I've got a whole bunch of questions starred here. So we're going to keep going through them in just a couple minutes, but let's see what we've got. We're going to be catching up here. Okay. Will World Radio League be going to Hamcation? James, you want to speak to that?
Yes, we will. This is one of my favorite ham fests of the year. Generally, we'll have a booth at Orlando Hamcation, at Dayton, Ohio, Huntsville, and Stone Mountain in Georgia. We are currently rolling out a program where we're going to be looking for volunteers and representatives to join us at some of the other ham fests, which we've talked about. I think maybe not last week, but the week before. So that program is still not totally formalized yet, but we are going to be looking for folks, and we've had a couple of y'all express interest so far. So we're going to be, like Andy, didn't you go bring Ham Radio Prep and World Radio League to one of your local ham fests there in Missouri?
Yeah, a couple of them.
Yeah. So we'll be looking for folks that we can for some of the other big ham fests.
But I don't count because I'm an employee. So,
but hey, looking forward to seeing you at Hamcation, and looking forward to seeing some of the rest of y'all at even some of the smaller local ham fests too.
There you go. And you'll likely see me at the Smart Ham Fest in Springfield if you come, and also the Joplin Regional Ham Fest if you come next year. So. Very cool. Hello to Aiden, VK3CRY. We've got, okay, so Old Swamper saying, hey, James, he's one of our brand new life members, by the way, James. So howdy to him.
Thank you so much, and thank you for being a life member. Guys, I have to say, I've been missing everything that's happened in the first part, but the life membership program, we've been so excited, and there's been a huge interest in it. And I just want to say thanks to everybody that has decided to lock in that life founding member, and that it has inspired us so much for the plans of what we're going to do in 2026. We're going to make you guys proud. I promise you, we are going to make you guys proud.
We briefly mentioned it, James, but let's go ahead and dive into that. So we've got a couple sales going on, one over at Ham Radio Prep, first of all, and this is a big one, guys, because this is, let me share my screen here. This is like the biggest, and by the way, Pepe says hello, too.
Hello, Mr. Pepe. Good to see you. And thank you as well for becoming a life member.
Absolutely.
Now we're stuck with you, Pepe. Now we're in this for the long haul. So thank you, sir.
And yes, Eric, I do use Radar Omega for sure. It's an awesome app. Peter K0PLT is dodging snowflakes in Minnesota. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive into this Black Friday sale, because this is really a big deal. So, here we go. First of all, Ham Radio Prep, guys. It's still going on for another 6 days, a little over 6 days there. Package number 1. This is huge, guys. 0 to Hero, all 3 licensing courses. You get the EMCOM course, the Satellite and Space course, the HF Masterclass, and the Ham Radio Basics course. All of this, $671 value. Yours today for $199. This is a huge savings on this bundle here. You get lifetime access every time they update the question pool on those licensing courses. We release a new course, you guys get full access to the new version if you've purchased the course before. We keep it updated for you. Package number 2 is just the license courses, plus the Ham Radio Basics thrown in for free. That one is $79. We've
also
got,
throw out too, you also,
yeah,
with that bundle, with the $79 with the 3
yeah,
courses, you also
yeah.
get a license pin. So when
Mm,
you pass your exam, you can choose
very
if you
nice.
want it. You can only get 1 pin per technician, general, amateur, extra, but you get a physical pin
Per subscription. Okay.
so
Okay.
if you think about it, even at the 0 to hero, you'd actually be getting a pin for either 1 for technician, general, amateur, extra, and you'd be getting 3 pins, 1 for IMCOM, HF
Ooh.
masterclass, and satellite. So there's actually
Yeah.
there's a free gift component to all of these as well too, which
Very
is a pretty
nice.
good deal.
Yes, for sure, for sure. You know what? I have not completed the satellite and space course. I need to finish that one. That's a good one. I've seen quite a bit of it. It's an excellent course.
First
Also, we got
contact that you make through the International Space Station will blow your mind. If you
yeah.
haven't done that, like if you haven't explored the satellite and space, there's a point when we were filming the course where I made my first contact via the International Space Station. I literally jumped in the air. It's one of the coolest things that you can do
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. The next package we have is the 3 advanced operating courses, $447 value, $129. If you've got if you're all the way to extra, this is a package for you, because you got there's a lot of hams these days that are just going straight to extra, and then right at the beginning they go tech to extra all in one go, or in just a couple goes in just a few months. And this is a great package after you've gotten even just your general. It's a great package here to keep moving in ham radio. And then we've also got the individual discounts for individual courses here. So and 30% off on getting a gift card. That's insane. That's great. So go buy somebody else a gift card, get them on the air with Ham Radio Prep. It's awesome. So yeah, that's great. That was we launched that sale a week ago, maybe. I think it was before the stream last week. So that's been up for a while. In the last week, it was Friday actually, we launched our World Radio League Black Friday sale. James, do you have the that page pulled up by perchance? You're on mute, James.
Yep, sorry. Yeah,
here
I
it is.
can.
Here it is. I've got it. Let's go ahead and watch this video because this is such a cool video. So let's here. Let me pull it up here.
Oh, is it going to be me? This is going to be like nails on a chalkboard. It's weird. It's weird listening to yourself in a video, but yeah, you could play it.
Yeah, absolutely. So yes, we just launched our Black Friday sales. You get 10% off any of your memberships. Plus, we launched the all-new World Radio League Lifetime membership, $595, and you can still get the 10% off using our Black Friday code. So let's go ahead and watch this video because this is just absolutely awesome. So James, if it won't bug you too bad, it's only 3 minutes and 31 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and play this for everybody.
Black Friday is here at World Radio League, and we have some amazing offers we want to tell you about. Many of you have been asking about a lifetime membership, and for a limited time during Black Friday, I'm excited to announce the World Radio League Lifetime VIP membership.
This is World Radio League.
With Lifetime VIP, you get access to the top tier VIP membership level and all its benefits for life. You're also going to get some special life member benefits. You get to claim a better founding member number from a previous member who didn't renew. We'll give you the best available founding member number at the time you sign up. So Sign up quickly to claim the best founding member number possible. For the United States and limited other countries that we can ship to, we'll also include a free lifetime membership gift. And you'll get a lifetime member profile badge and award. And as a VIP member for life, you get our full commitment to the very best member benefits WRL has to offer. All of this for the one-time price of just $595, which is $300 less or more than other lifetime memberships in our industry. Additionally, if you're already a paying founding member, we will automatically discount your lifetime membership for the remaining time in your subscription. For some eligible regions, you can also break this payment up into smaller monthly installments at checkout. Now, this offer is only valid for Black Friday through November 30th. And if we do decide to bring it back, it's gonna be more expensive. So don't miss your chance to become a lifetime VIP member today. World Radio League was only founded in 2023. And since then, our platform has already grown to over 40,000 users and tens of millions of QSOs, thanks to you. The Lifetime VIP membership is for the top supporters of WRL who believe in building an amazing future for amateur radio and want to get in early on the fastest growing and most innovative platform in amateur radio today. And we're just getting started. 2026 is going to be our best year yet, and we have major releases planned. WRL is even going to be the official live scoreboard for the World Radio Team Championship in the UK. Plus, we have just completed a major database upgrade, and we will be bringing you new features every single month. The Lifetime VIP membership is non-refundable and non-transferable. So please make sure you are ready to make the investment before signing up. If you have any questions at all, you can reach us at support@worldradioleague.com. But if you're not ready to commit to a lifetime membership just yet, or it's too big of an investment at this time, you can still get in on the Black Friday savings. Just use coupon code Black Friday at checkout to get 10% off all new memberships. To all our founding members and supporters, I want to say a sincere thank you for believing in WRL, for investing in the future of amateur radio, and making all of this possible. And I want to give you our full commitment to working our absolute hardest every single day to make that future a reality. Thank you for being on this journey with us. I'm James, N0WRL, the CEO of World Radio League, saying 73, and I hope to hear you on the air soon.
So cool. Absolutely awesome.
I gotta admit, it is weird hearing yourself talk in a video while
it is.
You probably know the
absolutely.
feeling too, but I'll share.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'll share
You
some.
get used to it after a while, but it is weird. I just noticed. This is funny. I never noticed this in the intro before. I did not realize that I'm actually in the new intro. There's me talking. I haven't done any feature updates for a little while, so I don't think I've seen the new intro. So anyway.
So this is the latest mock-up. We should be shipping these this week, but here's the latest mock-up of what the life member is going to look like, the gift that we're going to be shipping out. We are going to be trying to ship these internationally to the best we can. So Pepe, we're going to do our best. We'll try to get you one. And some of the other folks who are not in the United States. It's just easier to ship in the United States, obviously, but if we can make it happen, we will.
Pepe's a life member?
I think so.
Oh, cool. Great.
And then so there are two differences though. So it's actually going to say life member here, and then we're going to put your founding member number right here too. But I'm really excited about these. Like, they're kind of engraved, so they're really nice quality, and they look like I'm of course ordering one for myself too. I think Andy will get you one since you're a life member as well. But I'm super excited about these.
You'll probably see it on stream later. So yes, Pepe is number 53. Very nice, Pepe. And yes, did you talk about? I wasn't paying close enough attention in the video. Did you talk about the upgraded founding member number in that video? We have a limited number of founding member numbers that were like stale numbers that people subscribed for a while, then let their subscription lapse, and so their number stayed behind available. So yes, currently I don't know if you still have access to that list, James, or not. I'm not sure where that list is, but we have a list of founding member numbers that are a little better than what you would get if you just signed up today. So those are available for you to upgrade your number if you if you purchase the life membership. So
yeah, and there's nothing there's not like a secret formula that goes into it. So like if you think about it like this, if you sign up today as a regular member, you'll still get a great founding member number. I think it's all the
Oh
way
yeah.
up till the first 5,000 people that
Yeah.
join will be considered founding members. So we still have founding member spots
Mhm.
available. But like, let's say, the difference between the life member is like, let's say that somebody signed up as founding member number 15. But for whatever reason, they didn't renew. They let that lapse. Well, that kind of creates these little gaps in the founding member number.
Yeah.
So the new person is still, we're just incrementing by one, and the new person
Yeah.
gets 2001, 2002. But if you sign up for a life membership, we'll search all those gaps, and then
Yeah.
we'll put you into the lowest number that we
Earliest
can. So
available, yeah.
it's first come, first serve. We don't do there's no kind
Very
of
much.
like, we're not doing any magic number picking, or we're not playing
Although
any favorites behind the scenes.
Did
It's
anybody
just
on the
first come,
stream
first
get? Did anybody on the stream get number 73? That one was actually available, which would be so cool. I don't know who got that, because it's very, as you said, it's very much first come, first serve. But that's extraordinarily cool that one became available.
What we need to, I think we can actually build in a feature where you can see the next ones that are upcoming. Maybe we should probably do that. But yeah, the good news is too is you can, if don't get discouraged, like lifetime VIP, it's a big investment. Like, don't feel like you have to be
I like the word you use
pressured.
there, investment, because we've got so much stuff coming that, I mean, we're just scratching the surface of what we're going to be here in the next 5 years. In 5 years, this will have completely paid for itself. Plus, there's going to be so much more to World Radio League than what we have now. It's going to be insane. So this is very, very much an investment opportunity. So yes.
Yeah, and I mean, I think I totally agree. And maybe even today we might even I don't know if Andy has already like spilled the beans on some of the new features, but we can definitely talk new features and stuff that's coming. I saw
Oh, yeah.
a comment from Tom, and Tom, we have I think like some of the things that Tom has suggested are actually in some very near-term roadmaps. I know
We'll get
Pepe
there in
is
just a
big.
little bit. I have some comments starred and ready to get to, so we'll get those shortly. Old Swamper saying he's hoping to meet you at Hamcation. He's already got his ticket, so awesome. Viper's telling you happy Thanksgiving. Levi is thanking us for offering the lifetime membership. Yeah, Levi was one of our earliest adopters, so thank you, Levi.
Thank you, Levi.
Caleb wants to know, will World Radio League ever visit a West Virginia Hamfest? I haven't ever been to a Hamfest, but it would be cool if World Radio League came to my first one. Very nice. What's your thoughts there, James?
Country roads take me home. I would love to. But and also I love your KFA. What's KFA?
KFADYE.
Caleb. I
Yeah,
see
Caleb.
your profile picture all the time. You have one of the coolest.
You know what?
profile
That is an
pictures, by the
AI
way.
generated picture. I think Josh over at Hamshack TV actually ran the prompt on that one for him. That's a really cool logo there.
Yeah, but if we get I mean, Caleb, maybe you could help represent us, help it kind of get.
Yeah.
What ends up happening is like if I go to too many Hamfests, then I'm not here working on World Radio League as much as I need to be. So I have to kind of pick and choose. Like usually I always do 4, but like between packing up and driving up and all the 9 yards,
Yeah.
I don't.
You just need like just this suitcase that you just like open up and it just folds open into your whole setup, and you can just it's your Hamfest suit set up in a suitcase. You just pop it open and it pops up for you.
That would be a heck of an invention. That'd be a heck of an. But hey, Caleb, maybe if you wanna represent us at West Virginia, we will be. We'll
now,
be creating.
How cool would that be? Not only was World Radio League at your first Hamfest, but you're the one that brought it there.
Plus, I'm definitely going to Hamcation, and if there are more, I'm always partial to like trying to turn my Hamfest visits into vacations in Florida. So Julian Vaughn, Pota Power, watch out! Watch out for me in 2026. I might try to do Melbourne or one of the other ones in Florida.
Okay, Eric says he has a QRZ upload issue, but a computer reboot fixed it. Yeah, we've got a QRZ we've got a cat control app update that's coming out either today or tomorrow that should fix pretty much all the outstanding issues right now. So keep an eye out for that. That was just about ready to drop. A TEF4. Sorry, I think this is Tom. Maybe
That's Tom.
will
yeah.
lifetime membership remain an option or only for Black Friday? The full spend is a challenge for me right now, and I'm holding off slightly to see when some core updates finally launch. One of his asks is comma separated call signs, so which is on the agenda as we have announced. So on the very near future agenda. So James, you want to speak to the first part of that?
Yeah, so we've been debating this a lot, and I'll tell you, like when somebody signs up for a lifetime membership, I mean, we take that very seriously, in the sense of, we take it on as like we're making a big commitment. So we're trying to be careful with, the amount of people that we take on as lifetime members to make sure that we have the resources to support you guys and give you everything you need. So I think most likely case, we're 50-50 on whether or not we will keep life member. If we do keep it, we will have to charge more for it. And there's nothing wrong again with staying as a free member. For some of you guys who are free, our free mode is always going to be good. We want it to be we want it to be where if you want to stay and use World Radio League for free, you can always do it. And the annual memberships are also really good. Plus you've got the discount on those. But probably likely if we're going to make that big commitment to somebody for a lifetime membership, it will probably be a little bit more expensive, probably closer to what you would see from like a QRZ or something like that. It'd probably be a little bit more priced similar to that after Black Friday.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds good. Levi KKC is thanking former founding member number 12 for letting his subscription lapse. Julie says it's worth it. The life membership. So thank you, Julie, for hopping in. Good to see you. Tom saying he hopes his name isn't on a dartboard anywhere near the feature request board.
Well, it might show up to one of these live streams and Tom's face is in the background with the dartboard.
But darts all over it.
It was funny because about 2 feature requests ago, we had an internal meeting, and we were talking about we're looking for low-hanging fruit features, features that fix a lot of things that are easy to implement. And I said, there was this guy that he suggested having a lock icon next to the mode because look, like let's say that you're Pepe, right? And Pepe's talked about this too. And so your band plan is different than the US band plan and the references that we're looking up. So it can cause you lots of problems if World Radio League is automatically matching your frequency to the band and updating it. And then Tom says, I would love to have a little lock icon next to it. And so maybe we'll have to in the tooltip we'll have to add Tom's name next to it. But that's going to be, I think the short term is we're going to implement Tom's suggestion and we're going to have the lock icon so you can lock the mode if you don't want it to automatically change mode for you. And then long-term solution is we're going to go more along the lines of what Pepe and some others have suggested, where you can actually customize your band plan, maybe use an IARU. But that's a little bit harder to do. So the first step is just making it so it, if you're using a different band plan and you're in a different region, that it doesn't jump around on you and cause you problems.
For sure. Absolutely. Let's see here. Here we go. Kilo 1011 is asking what time the net will be. The net will be let's see here. It's 2:49 Central right now. So I'm guessing the net will be somewhere between 3:15 and 3:30 Central. That's my guess. It's basically, it just occurs at the end of the live stream. So whether we break at 3 and do it, or whether it's 3:15, 3:30, it'll be somewhere between there. So N0NWS is the EchoLink node. So go make sure you have that one saved in your favorites. Trimmer Woodworks is saying you can break up the payments for 12 months and it works out to around $50 a month. Yes, indeed you can. Klarna, we're using the Klarna service to do that. So feel free to do that. Looky there, we've got a lifetime membership logo on Old Swamper's YouTube account now. Awesome. That looks fantastic. I'd already purchased all the classes at Ham Radio Online to support their great work a while ago. Oh, Ham Radio Prep, is that what you're talking about? I'm guessing. So awesome. Julie says WRL is the future. Mic drop. There you go.
Thank you, Julie.
I like it, Julie. Thank you. Let's see here. Dave says it bums me out that you can only get the lifetime through Friday. Well, as we just stated, that actually we're strongly considering, extending that maybe a little bit beyond. It'll just be for an increased price. So, yeah. So keep an eye out. That might stick around for a little while.
I want to give a real quick demo to the Life members. Something that you don't want to forget to do is you can come into, let me zoom in here a little bit. If you come into your profile after you become a Life member and you go to awards, you'll see that nice, beautiful award. You can just set it as a featured award on your profile. So it shows up here. And then you can also save your PDF. And so it'll download and you'll get
very nice. The PDF is a really cool PDF.
Something like this. So that's there's your frameable award that comes with it as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody's asking what number NW2W got. I don't know if he's stuck with his original number or if he upgraded, but he's at 1179. So I'm guessing he's stuck with his original number, maybe. I'm not sure. So let's see here. Lifetime member number 101, KE2EGS. Welcome, Tim. Good to see you.
Well, Tim, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. Get down through some of these. Caleb says it'll be epic. I'll keep that in mind for sure. Love to represent World Radio League. I'm hoping to join a club soon. Perhaps I could do a presentation on World Radio League there. Absolutely, Caleb. I would love it if he's able to do a presentation. I can help you out with some materials to help your club out, and to help you with your presentation. And also, if your club can beam in presenters via Zoom or some other video service, I can even, James or I can even call in and do a club presentation for you if you'd like. So keep that in mind. Let's see here. Terry saying, just did a bug report, no radio showing up with cat control. Mac, if I downloaded drivers and picked port. Yes, Terry, the cat control, the new cat control app should be dropping very soon. So just keep an eye out for that. Let's see here. Tom says, all right, you guys had all the right answers, and I found the payment plan. Life member number 152. I'm all in. Awesome, Tom. That's great to hear. Congrats. That's fantastic. See here. Just signed up. No. So just signed up for lifetime membership, saying it might go away. No, if you purchase lifetime membership, it's yours for good. The deal with it going away is that we may not have the option available to purchase after Black Friday. Now, we're strongly considering leaving it, but if you've purchased it, it's yours. You've got VIP for life. So no worries there. That's not at all what we're saying. So, Ken just became a Life member. Let's see here. Hold on. I got something talking to me in the back here. You want to take over for a second, James?
Yeah, absolutely. Kenneth, welcome. And thank you for the lifetime support here.
Sorry about that. Siri went off. Hate it when that happens. Okay. Let's see here. What number did Ken get? Ken got number 153. Awesome. That's great. Terry's saying Brad can't beat him. Guys, go check out our Discord. I'm getting ready to drop an invite link in the chat here. We just opened a new Fist Fights and Bragging Rights channel on the Discord for
That's hilarious.
Any of y'all who are really serious about getting on the leaderboard. Yes, the Fist Fights portion of that name is a reference to all my friends, the CW operators in the ham radio world. But yeah, go check out the Fist Fights and Bragging Rights channel in Discord if you want to fight about who's at the top of the leaderboard. Here's the invite link. Go join it if you haven't joined it yet. EchoLink call is N0NWS. N0NWS is our repeater. So, all right. Yesterday we have a 20-year club anniversary analog. All QSOs in the app, but we operate with club call sign. What's the best way to use this in these cases? James, do you want to speak to this?
I would love to, and I know you know the answer, but you're a good host, Andy. You're bringing in your special guest to do some of these things. So let me show you exactly how to do this. And so my local club here is North Fulton, and I'm just starting to talk with those guys. We're going to be using World Radio League for a lot of upcoming Winter Field Day, all these different types of things. But what you can do is you can log out of your main account and you can create an account with your club call sign. Now you just enter in, a name, a different, first name and last name, and it just can be the name of your club. And then when you create a logbook, really cool feature to know about is, I'll create a test logbook and I'll call it the 20-year anniversary. Maybe it's your special event. You can choose your default template for it, but I don't really need to change any of that. We really need to change this name. I keep forgetting to do it. We need to change this to add activation because we do want to differentiate. You should really only be clicking these buttons if you're activating a site like a POTA site or a SOTA site, not just for general logging, because it'll think you're activating. But we'll do that. And then here where it says your call sign, if you click that, it'll open up your call sign settings. And so this is where if you're operating as the club, you can change this to say AA1RC, and then I can update that. But it knows I'm the operator and it knows the station. And then you can have even people log in on other devices or even log in on the mobile app, and you can have multiple people logging into the same log, and it's going to track all of it into the same log, but it'll track who the operator is too. So that's a great way to have a full club log set up. And this is perfect for field day, winter field day, club events, where you can have multiple users. And then when it's all done, you can export those logs. You can share them with other folks as well. I'll delete this and keep my logbooks clean. But did I miss anything, Andy, or is that?
No, not at all. I think you're good. We're definitely looking at expanding this, making it a little bit easier. So say, like the club secretary or president or whoever can create the account and then just invite other operators via their call sign, and they can just, log in using their account, using their own personal account, and just, join that club. And, we got a lot of great stuff coming. So, yes, you're very welcome. Thanks for asking the question. Will an expert per operator when you're doing the club logging? I'm not sure the question. Maybe you can clarify the question.
Oh, export.
Export. Yes, per operator. You can do that. Yes, you can do that. There is an option here. Let me share this because this is really cool. This is extraordinarily cool. I get really excited about stuff like this. So if I share my screen here, there we go. So if you go to your logbook, to the club logbook, and go to the logbook you're using, go to the settings page, and then go down to the export section. There's this export log for another operator. You can put each club member's call sign in here one at a time. But the first one, say I export it once for N0 WRL, hit the export ADIF button. That's going to export a whole ADIF for under N0 WRL's call sign. He can upload that to his World Radio League account. He can, if it's a POTA activation, he can upload it to the POTA site. It's very, very handy to be able to do that. So that's the current way to do it, and I'm sure we'll be expanding on that as well with our future options. So great question, thank you. Terry says, remember the Sevierville Hamfest is in the same town as Dollywood, James and Andy. Hint, hint. All right, nice. Okay, we had a few more questions that I starred and we haven't circled back to yet. First of all, I have a question. I live in an apartment complex with a wooden balcony, and I'm looking to put up maybe a small mobile antenna for 2 meters and 70 centimeters. Any ideas? I would recommend just doing the mag mount on a pie pan, basically, is how it works. Well, a couple options. The first one's the mag mount on a pie pan. You buy a mag mount 20 meter, 70 centimeter antenna off of Amazon, stick it on a magnetic pie pan, and either, just like bolt it to your wooden railing or something, screw it down with some deck screws or something, if that's allowed. If it's not, you can use a clamp or something, like a U-bolt type clamp or something to hook it on there. That'll do. If you got a lot of good strong repeaters around you, that'll do you really well. The other option is to build a 2 meter quarter wave ground plane antenna, which is very easy to do out of copper wire at an SO239 connector. So Randy's K7AGE has a good video on that. So you can stick it in a piece of 3/4 PVC pipe when you get it built, and once again, you bolt it to the side of your railing, and it do really well too. I used one of those for a long time. So yeah, a couple options there. I saw a couple of people mentioning a J-pole as well. I have not ever put up a J-pole myself, but I've heard great things about them. So, you can try that too. But yeah, there's a lot of options, for sure. And none of them are necessarily just like miles better than any others, but there are some that will maybe work a little better for your situation. So yeah, absolutely. Hope that helps. Gadsden DTOM asking, any update on the desktop app for Linux? James, do you have any scheduling updates there?
I think he's talking about the cat control app, because that would be the one that would be able to make a build. I don't have an
I think
exact
you're talking
answer.
about the coming desktop app, because we've been teasing that one for quite a while. I think because that one's going to be the one that's going to be available for Linux.
That's a good question. I can say, I think if I was going to say like a best guess right now, and we're trying to get better about the feature predictions of like dates, because we can kind of see when each feature is going to come out in a timeline, and we're getting pretty organized. So at best guess right now for the desktop app, and with that including Linux, is January 2026.
Yep.
That's
Absolutely.
the best up to date on that roadmap there.
Yep, for sure. Great. Absolutely. All right. I think that's what we've been saying, so that's pretty consistent. All right. We've got Eric asking, anyone having any issue? Oh, Eric said that he fixed this. I think he said that he fixed this a few minutes ago. It just had to do a computer restart. So thanks, Eric. Question: When will the bugs be removed from the site? If you're having any specific bugs, please use the report a bug button, because we want to know about anything. Let me just tell you, any software you use anywhere is going to have a couple of minor bugs in it, and they're going to get reported, they're going to get fixed, and there's going to be a couple more that show up. They're going to get reported and fixed, and there's going to be a couple more. That's just the way software works. It's just, that's software for you. But if you're having any major issues, any issues at all, please click that button and report it, because that just helps us, make the platform better and better. And it is getting better and better. I mean, by the day, it's getting better and better. So, so please click that button if you're having any issues and let us know. We really appreciate all y'all that report those bugs for us.
And I'll just add too. I mean, I think most of the folks on the call know exactly how to do it. But the reason that we really like the report a bug button is because when you enter the bug in here and enter your details, it does a couple things for us automatically, which is, number one, it creates a ticket so we can follow up with you. And it also creates a ticket internally for us, because every single bug that gets reported gets handled, right? So we make sure that we won't complete it until till it's handled. And it also helps us like pull your logs, and like we can, if there's something specific to your account, we can make sure that we investigate the data. So that report a bug button is it's very a useful tool if you have any issues at all.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. Guys, it is Thanksgiving week, so just to throw something fun out here, drop in the comments what you're planning on doing for Thanksgiving dinner. We'll cover this in a little bit. Drop some foods, some traditions you guys do. I'd love to see some of this pile in. So throw that in the comments. What's your Thanksgiving plans, food wise, traditions wise? And me and James might talk about some of the stuff we do too. So go ahead and throw that on in. Big G Place is asking when or if possible for WSJTX log integration. So right now, if you download our Cat Control app, you can set up. In fact, I have a whole video on this. James, I'm gonna do to myself what I did to you. So let me pull this up. I'm gonna watch myself here. Let's see here, World Radio League. I'm going to share a video that shows you exactly how to set up this integration. And if you're having any issues right now, don't worry, the new Cat Control app that's coming out today or tomorrow should fix that. But let me go ahead and share. Where'd that video go? Here it is. How to link WSJTX to your World Radio League logbook, a user guide. So let me go ahead and share this right quick. And it's only 2 minutes, 58 seconds long. So this one's a quick one to get through. Here we go. If you're looking for a way to set up WSJTX with your World Radio League account, you've come to the right place. Let's dive right in. First of all, you'll want to make sure you're signed into your World Radio League account. You can see here I've got my account pulled up, and now I'm going to open up WSJTX. Now that I have WSJTX open, I'm going to open the settings or preferences page. You can see that right here. The first step is to connect WSJTX to your radio. Once you've done that, then we can get into connecting it to World Radio League. You're going to want to go over to the reporting tab. Take a look here at the UDP server port number. Copy that to your clipboard. You'll need that here in just a moment. Click OK. Then you're going to want to open your World Radio League Cat Control app. Now, it's very important that if you have WSJTX connected to your radio, you do not want to connect World Radio League Cat Control to your radio. You only want to stream contacts from WSJTX. We'll go into settings. We'll go down here to this UDP port. We have the default port set here, but if for some reason your port is different, you can take this and override it with the port that you copied out of WSJTX. Now you can select your World Radio League logbook in which you want to log the contacts that you stream from WSJTX. After that, just click Start Listening. Now don't close the World Radio League app, but you can minimize it or move it to another screen. Now WSJTX works for a lot of different modes, but as you can see here, I'm running FT4 on 20 meters. Let's see if I can make a contact. And just like that, we made the contact. Now, when this window pops up, all you need to do is click OK. Now we can minimize or close our WSJTX window. We'll go into logbooks, find the logbook that we selected, and there's our contact. As a point of clarification, you may be wondering why this logged as MFSK when we were using FT4. Well, FT4, unlike FT8, is a submode of MFSK. Many logging programs use MFSK as the universal standard, so to avoid any conflicts or errors, that's what we did too. Now, if you have any questions about the process, feel free to reach out, community@worldradioleague.com. You can tag me at N0APX. You can also reach us in our Discord, link in the description below. Please like the video, subscribe to our channel, leave a comment down below, let us know what you think of the video, let us know what you think of this feature. We always love hearing your feedback. I'm Andy, N0APX, product manager for World Radio League, saying 73, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, how about a little round of applause for Andy there? That guy is a natural. I watched that video and I'm like, that was very clear on how to set that up. And you can access that in our guides and documentation. But that is like,
yeah, Absolutely.
straight.
Oh,
Thank you for
it was
doing that
funny
video.
because I was looking at this video and I'm like, I feel like I'm so rigid in these user guides because I don't have any users to bounce off of, like in the comment section. So, but,
Well, I don't know if you
oh,
did it
my.
already, but I'm gonna drop the link to the. We have an amazing. If you go to worldradioleague.com and you click on the
Yeah,
he
it's
channeled his
world.
inner Professor Jim exactly. Um,
It's
and
worldradioleague.com, not app.worldradioleague.com. You go to worldradioleague.com to find this. Go ahead, James.
yeah, sorry. And you go to worldradioleague.com and you go to documentation. Most of the things already have a
Yeah.
documentation. So you've got
Yeah.
an overall video, you've got your logging, how to import, how to export, PODA and
Yep.
field operations, radio and software integration. So if you go into WSJTX, that awesome video that Andy set up is right here. So thank you, Andy. That was
Absolutely.
such a great guide.
Thank you. Thank you. Tom saying he can't wait to hear about the next round of updates. Fingers crossed and breath held for comma separated call signs and spotting / log tab improvements that we've heard about. Yeah. So, could you clarify which spotting and log tab improvements you're talking about? I know there's some. I know we've got a lot planned, so I don't know exactly what you're talking about. But yeah, comma separated call signs is like one of the next things coming. This is really, we're really excited. I think, James, are they working on that this week or next week?
We should have comma separated logs should be out next week. We're working on it this week, should be out next
It'll be
week.
going
That's
in
huge.
production this week. Okay.
Oh my gosh, if you're doing PODA and you have multiple operators and you don't want to have to copy all those details, that's so nice.
If you're hunting POTA, like hunting Vaughn and Julie, it just KG4VET, comma KJ4ULZ logs both contacts. Boom. So very, very exciting. Let's see here. Dave's asking if we got any updates on the updated version of Cat Control. We covered that. Let's see here. What else do we have? Okay, we're gonna get to our Thanksgiving notes here in just a little bit. Caleb says he uses a piece of roofing metal for his mag mount antenna. It works really well. That's a great idea, Caleb. I hadn't thought of that. Great idea. Tom says comment 2 before mobile dual band antenna on the top of an 18-inch stainless steel pizza tray has done great, reaching 2 meters, 70 centimeters, and even 220 repeaters in the Chicago area. That's good. 220 is a cool, very cool, underrated band. So very much. Levi says a ladder line J-pole. Very nice. Caleb says the piece of roofing metal is about 8 feet long and 4 feet wide, just laying on the ground. Very nice. Michael, good evening from a snowboard in Sweden. All right. SM7WPD, good to see you. Good to see you from a snowboard Sweden. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, Dave says under promise, over deliver when we were throwing our timeline out on the desktop app. Very true, Dave. That's what we do. That's what we do. Oh, okay.
I try to be as
Sweden.
accurate as possible. So
Yeah.
we do miss them sometimes. Like when we give you guys dates for feature requests, I'll be honest. Sometimes we're ahead of schedule. Sometimes we're a little bit behind schedule. But we try to just be as accurate as we can. As far as when we think the actual feature is going to come out.
Yeah. Absolutely. Marvin just upgraded to Life membership. Awesome, Marvin. Great to hear. Great to hear. Marvin, send me an email. We've got to get synced up on some Winterfield Day updates. We'll be working on that very soon. So we need to sync up on that.
And I also, Marvin, I cannot receive your emails. I don't know why, but for the life of me, I don't get them. So sorry, man. But I'm looking forward to working with you on Winterfield Day this year. If you guys don't know, Marvin, Whiskey Zero, Mike Echo Tango is the president of Winterfield Day. And when we did Winterfield Day last year, we built all of the, I don't think you call them multipliers on Winterfield Day. I think they're called bonuses.
Objectives, maybe, I think.
Objectives, yeah. And we build all of those in too, so you can see, I mean, there's so many so many cool objectives that you can do. Like, you could do a satellite contact. You can, I don't know if it changes your class or you also get an objective for it too, but operating 100% on emergency power, only battery power, no.
Very cool stuff. Yeah. And hey,
We'll have
we've
to
already
bring
got
Marvin
Winter
on.
Field Day up under the contest portion. We put all our contests. We need to change that to say something like contests and events. But under the contest category, we've got Winter Field Day there. So go enroll in Winter Field Day because 2026 because that one's coming up in a hurry. I'm already getting I almost said 2024 and then I started to say 2025 and it's actually 2026. So I'm really getting my years off. Marvin says he's able to upgrade his number from 653 to 154. That is so cool, Marvin. Great.
And
You
that
are
means
already in the first 1,000. That's great. That's
so
awesome.
that means that's where we're at right now is 154. So
Mhm.
probably if you're signing
Yeah.
up right now, you're probably going to
Yeah.
be pretty close. You'll be a little bit
In
after
the
that, right? But
100. Yeah.
that's where we're
Yeah.
at. But those
Yeah.
are all very solid numbers.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
imagine in it 1 year from now when there's all of the founding member numbers are gone and you've got over 5,000. That's going to be like, we might have to make
Yeah.
it a marketplace if you want to sell it,
A black market for
a
founding
black
member
market for
numbers.
founding member numbers.
We'll just do we'll just collect them all and then just do an auction live on the air. No, I'm joking. All right, so, we've got Tim says last year was the first time he did Winter Field Day, made one contact and learned so much. Absolutely, Winter Field Day is an awesome event. So very nice. Levi says I was channeling my inner Professor Jim. Oh, you don't know what's coming. You're going to see even more of my inner Professor Jim here very soon over at Ham Radio Prep. So keep an eye out over there. We've got some exciting stuff planned. We still haven't announced any of it, but it's still coming for sure. James, do you have any dates in mind when we might be able to kind of push out some more information on what's coming?
Look,
Not yet.
This sounds like entrapment. This sounds like
not at all.
There was a trap laid. No, but I'd say let's keep an eye on your emails. We won't make it, but
Okay.
keep an eye on your
There
emails
you go.
or
Keep an
maybe
eye on
next
your
week's
emails.
live stream. Yeah.
Okay, very nice. All right. Chris says this is why I love World Radio League. Absolutely. Tim says WRL is amazing. Thank you. Very nice. Thank you, Tim. Yeah, there we go. Rules have been released. Marvin's got a great Discord set up for Winter Field Day. Go check that out. And their store, the 2026 rules are out. So go check those out. Terry, no, this video will not become obsolete with the new cat control. It'll be the same. I think it'll be the same process, but we might release an updated one with showing the new desktop app UI because the UI is going to be a little different, but it's going to be probably the same process, Terry. So as far as the WSJTX connection side goes, so very similar process there. Marvin says we'll be working with World Radio League again this year for Winter Field Day. Absolutely. I try not to download the QSO card image. Oh, I try to download the QSO card image, but it seems not to download. Are you on, see here, are you on a mobile device using the web browser on a mobile device, or are you on a computer? And if you're on a computer, which browser are you using? That's good information. There's a couple of browsers, Safari and Firefox, that we've historically had issues with. I think we fixed everything with Safari, but Firefox could still have a few issues. So let me know there if you could. The Hamor is asking, is there going to be a holiday giveaway? See, this is the kind of stream I would love to preside over because that would be so fun. But there's a gentleman over here on the stream. He's to my right here that we'd have to run it by first. So, so James, what do you think?
I think it sounds like a great idea. We have never really done a giveaway before, but heck, why not? What we were talking about? I mean, this is I'm totally kind of changing the subject here, but there was a guy that Josh from Ham Shack TV was talking about who had potentially gotten scammed by some sort of weird VE thing. But I reached out to Josh. I said, hey, let us know. We'll send him a free all access pass. And then we also have a
Yeah,
scholarship
absolutely.
program that
I
we
sent
do.
that
So
to him, by the way. He's taking care of that guy. So
that's great. And then sometimes and if people are having with on the ham radio prep side, for people that have financial hardships, we try to issue some scholarships for those things. But we've never really done like a good old fashioned giveaway. That would be
boy,
fun.
yeah.
So that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
absolutely. Keep an eye out. We maybe up close to Christmas we'll see something like that. We'll talk about it internally and let y'all know. And to be clear, the scam was basically an online VE, supposedly VE, where it's advertising ham radio tests for like $25 or something like that. And he paid his $25 and took the test, and his info never made it to the FCC. So unfortunately, this is the first report I've heard. If this starts becoming more widespread, they're going to have to do something to validate some of the online VEs. I took some online VE. I took two. My tech and general were both with online VEs, and they were awesome. I found some free ones online you can do, and so those guys were awesome. And so a lot of them out there are great, but there's always going to be somebody taking advantage of a system. So just keep an eye out, be alert, make sure you maybe double check the organizer of the volunteer exam session, and just double check who it is, make sure they're reputable before you pay any money down. And also keep an eye out for free options, because there are a lot of free options out there. So
Yeah, I did all mine in person, actually. I did each one with
Really?
I did all of mine in person. And
yeah.
actually, Professor Jim, he was the VE on my extra class. So
Very
I have a
cool.
picture after I
Nice.
took extra with Professor Jim. That was a
Very
good
nice.
one.
I think Terry's studying for his extra with ham radio prep, and somebody else is studying for their extra with ham radio prep. I need to start studying, and we need to see who can get done first, I guess, and get their extra first. But I need to start studying for my extra, because
I always forget you're not an extra.
I'm not an
I
extra.
always
yeah.
forget that.
If-
You seem like
if
an extra.
Huh?
You seem like an extra.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You got the knowledge of an extra.
I think being a VE would be very fun. So maybe after I upgrade to extra, I can try that out one of these days. So, all right, let's see here. Caleb says he tried his first 2-meter simplex on that Saturday. No check-ins, still great practice. Yeah, absolutely. Simplex. Lots of times there's not a lot of activity on simplex. I've definitely noticed that around here. So when will the desktop version come out? We just spoke to that just a little bit ago, Chris. Targeting January. So, Marvin says, yeah, they're called objectives. Now this is something I should have thought of this, James, but it never crossed my mind. Every time somebody upgrades their founding member number, their old number gets added back to the pool. So there's a lot of numbers that are coming back available. So, yeah, absolutely. There'll still be several available for some time now. So for a little bit of time.
And I will say too, if you decide to become a Life member after you purchase, there's a little screen, and you get to confirm if you do want to change your number. So if you're attached to your number, like if you're like, hey, there is a better number available, but I want to keep my founding member number, you can keep it. And if you end up with something really cool, then you may want to just keep it. But
yeah, for sure, absolutely.
But Marvin let his go, so you can grab Marvin's.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Tim says Marvin is amazing. Yeah, Marvin's a great guy. Thanks, Marvin, for hopping in here. Levi's asking, can somebody post a invite link to the World Winter Field Day Discord? Let's see here. Let me see if I got the Winter Field Day Discord. Yep, right here. Yeah, I can post an invite link for sure. There you go. Right to you. Okay. Levi's asking us to do a 1-year VIP membership giveaway right now.
That's ambitious. Levi just went for it.
Not lifetime, just 1-year VIP. Very
1 year
cool.
VIP. Yeah. I mean, we'll talk. We'll come back next week. We'll Levi. I appreciate the ambition.
Very nice. Yeah. I think doing so, and go check out our store too. We've got a lot of great stuff over at the Ham Radio Prep store. And James, we may even be able to take a look at a few of those things to potentially put in a Christmas giveaway or something. So no promises, but we'll see what we can come up with. All right, so you're using Firefox and getting that download error. Okay, if you don't mind, submit a bug report on that, just so we can track it and keep up communication with you. And I'll pass this over to the dev team and see what's going on with Firefox now. So Firefox has given us a lot of fits, but I think we can get it resolved. So just go ahead and drop that over to the submit a bug page, and we'll get you taken care of for sure. Let's see here. Levi studying for extra with Ham Radio Prep. Awesome. So Levi and Terry. It's great. Matthew Crook says, who isn't an extra? I'm not an extra. Yeah, I'm definitely not an extra, Ham Ward. Let's see here. K6JE says, took the Clubhouse Challenge extra by April, so I am working on my extra. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Chris is studying with Ham Radio Prep for extra. Wow, we got a lot of students right now. Terry says he's studying for his extra with Ham Radio Prep, but I'm procrastinating. Been too busy whooping Brad.
Hey,
Him and
whooping
Brad have
Brad.
been fighting like mad on the Discord.
I know. Brad, hey, whooping Brad is a full-time job. I get it, you know.
He is a machine. Brad is a one-man machine for sure. Oh, man. Okay. Let's see here. Marvin says you beat me to it. Absolutely, Marvin. Let's see here. You heard of Ham Radio Prep? Yeah, I've heard of Ham Radio Prep. Great spot, great place. I might even study with for my extra with them. Okay, there's a couple other questions. No. Let's get to our Thanksgiving notes here. I asked, what traditions do you have for Thanksgiving? What foods do you usually eat for Thanksgiving? What's your Thanksgiving plans? So if you still have any of those, start dropping them in the chat again. Dropping yours in the chat. We've got a few here we'll cover, but we'll cover a few more if you've got some. Levi says this is his tradition: gobble gobble nap. That's very very descriptive, and it gets the message across. Levi, sounds like fun to me. For sure. Terry saying going to his sister's house and get together with family. Very nice, Terry. That's great. It's fantastic. Ed goes to Cracker Barrel for Thanksgiving. Okay, very cool. Matthew Crook says in-laws on Thursday with turkey, ham, fresh cranberry sauce, and sides. Friday meal with my side of the family. I won't be able to move this weekend. Haha. Yeah, absolutely. But I'll try to go activate a park on Saturday. Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes after you get done eating Thanksgiving dinner, you feel like a great big turkey. But anyways, let's see here. Tim says, I don't really do anything for Thanksgiving. I live alone and basically don't do anything. Maybe just jump on the radio, make some contacts. Well, hey, I mean, ham radio for Thanksgiving. That's not terrible. So
Can we take a vote of who actually likes turkey?
let me see if I can put up a poll. Hold on. Don't
Because
throw your answer in the chat
all
yet.
right,
I'm
well,
gonna see
yeah,
if
I don't
can put up a poll.
want to poison it with my own opinion on this, but I guess just by
Yeah.
raising the topic, you can kind of guess I have an opinion on Thanksgiving turkey.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Let me throw a poll up in the chat here. Hold on just a second. Let's see here. Hi, I said don't throw your answers in the chat yet, Terry. No, I'm kidding. Let's see here.
Oh, somebody just threw out deep fried turkey. Okay, now we're talking, Matthew.
Oh no, come on. That's just wrong. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if I can get this pulled up right quick. Let's get a poll put up here.
Andy, you know all the tips and tricks, man. You are getting really good at this of the show, the marquee.
Don't praise me yet. I'm not sure I'm going to get this pulled off. I'm going to try.
Okay, fair enough. I don't.
Let's see here. I'm sure there's a way to do this. Is this it? No, I'm getting feedback. Maybe there's not a way to do this. Like I said, don't praise me yet. I think it's I don't think StreamYard has a poll option. Do they? I don't see a poll option in StreamYard. I'm trying to do it on the YouTube side, but since I ran it through StreamYard, it's not letting me go in to the stream itself and edit what's going on right now. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I got it now. I think this might do it. Let's try this. Aha. There we go. Okay. Do you like turkey? There we go. Yes or
And
no?
you got to
Start
really
poll.
like it. Come on, this is not
Yeah.
just this is not just like like you got if you really like it, like I not just eat it on Thanksgiving. Well, you eat it on Thanksgiving, but you also say I actually really enjoy it versus
Very
you know,
much.
hey, I'll eat
Yeah.
it on Thanksgiving, but
We're gonna leave this poll up. See here, it's 3:30 now. Oh, so much for doing the net at 3:30. Maybe let's do it and at maybe we'll target 4 here. Actually, probably 3:45. Let's see here. Let's hit a couple comments while we're doing this. Smoked turkey and pecan pie. Ooh, that sounds
Ooh.
amazing, Marvin.
some pecan pie, I can get behind that.
I like
any day.
pumpkin pie, but pecan pie is definitely very amazing.
Oh
So
man, pecan pie is the best.
yeah, fresh ham. It makes great gravy. Ham, yeah, but I don't know. You can't beat turkey. Turkey dark
Big
meat.
turkey guy. Big turkey guy, Andy.
Terry likes turkey dark meat. Matthew Crick says deep fried turkey is better than oven turkey. Deep fry is the best way to do it. I've never had a deep fried.
I
We can do a
haven't
deep fried
either. It
turkey
does
for
sound
Winter
good.
Field Day. There you go. That's awesome.
Ooh, okay, that's cool.
Okay, we're gonna leave this pull up for just a little bit longer, and then we're gonna pull it and see what the results are. Oh, Terry says make sure you include light or dark meat in the poll. Sorry, Terry, I didn't include it. It's just if you like light or dark, either one, you like turkey. So, I know that was probably that probably left a few of you aghast at me saying that. But anyway, Tim says he's studying for general on Ham Radio Prep. Awesome.
Nice.
Dave, I'm not sure what Dave's opinion here is, but it looks like he's got one. Let's see here. Oh, maybe he's talking about the poll. Okay, so there is, yeah, we were able to get it up.
Are we able to do the poll, me and you, Andy?
If you pull up the live stream on a separate window, yes. If you pull it up on YouTube on a separate window.
All right, I gotta get my vote in.
Yeah, me too. We're fixing to cancel each other's vote out, you know.
I know. If we both don't vote, then nothing happens.
Yeah. Levi says he makes a long, arduous trip across the road to his mother's house, eats way too much, takes a nap. Oh, watch a nap through the Lions game. Okay, then he gets to bed early because he works in retail and Black Friday. Yes, of course. Jeremy says after eating the turkey, a nap is inevitable. Terry says his wife makes turkey salad with leftovers, like chicken salad, but with turkey. Very nice. Tom says turkey's all right, but I'm team baked ham. In a variety of senses. Let's see here. Okay. Levi says he smokes a turkey for Thanksgiving and smokes prime rib for Christmas. Nice. Trimmer Woodworks retired from Walmart, so he understands Black Friday. Dave says smoked turkey, but it has to be wild, not store-bought. Do tell, Dave. I didn't know that that wild tasted any better than store-bought. So that's very interesting. Glad interesting to note there. Levi
kind
says,
of wild
congrats on
turkey
the
story
retirement.
here. We used to have a white
Yeah.
albino turkey that we would see up in the woods in North Georgia when I was growing up every once in a while. He was a legend. You have turkey in Missouri, right, Andy?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You can see wild turkey around there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we saw a whole flock of them just the other day.
That's cool.
Tim Smith says he'd like a Winter Field Day flag. I think they've got them for sale over on the Winter Field Day store, so go check that out. At least some shirts. I think they've got a flag. Have to go see. Jonathan says smoked turkey is better than fried turkey. Oh boy, we've got an argument. Terry says he tried to smoke a turkey once. He just couldn't light it.
That's good.
Oh man. Oh man. I can't. That's so funny. Oh my goodness. Okay. Dave says that Wild has a completely different taste. Okay. Marvin says the flag is coming. We'll have it this week. That's great. Okay. Let's go ahead and end the poll here. Let's see what our results are. Let's see here. End poll. There we go. 22 votes, 64% in favor of turkey, 36% not in favor of turkey. So there you go, James. Absolutely.
Well, hey, you know what? I'll take it. I was one of the no votes. I'm just not a huge like. If I had to pick between a turkey and a steak, I would choose steak 99 out of 100 times. You know.
Oh, I love steak. Yeah, but I don't know. Turkey's just incredible. Turkey, if you get the right, a moist turkey, big, like 23, 24 pound turkey, cook it really moist and get really good turkey gravy. Oh, you just can't beat it. It's amazing.
Is
That
there any
stuffing, some people
Are
call
there
that
any like
dressing.
ham radio Thanksgiving stuff? Is there like a ham radio, like a turkey Thanksgiving SSB? That should be an exchange. Like so basically we should make a World Radio League Thanksgiving where you hop on the air and the exchange is how do you like your turkey? And it has to be like you can either do smoked, fried, baked, or it could be like, I don't like turkey. In my case it'd be like I like my turkey to be a steak,
Yeah, absolutely. Levi, this is awesome. He says he shot a turkey once and scared everyone in the frozen section. Oh man. Oh, that's funny.
I'm gonna steal all of these jokes, by the way. I'm learning
I know
those jokes, so when I go to Thanksgiving with the family, I'm gonna have a whole new set of jokes. So thank you guys for all the new material.
JS0JD says it takes a lot of big lighters to light a turkey. Yeah, absolutely. Dave says even then he's not really a fan of turkey, just have to eat it once a year because his wife loves it. Oh, man, I couldn't handle eating it only once a year. That's crazy. Marvin says that's like an apple and an orange, James. Steak was not in the poll. Very true. Thank you, Marvin. Thank you.
Okay, but I mean, look, you're gonna have a big meal. You're going to the supermarket. You get to choose what you're gonna get. Do you grab the turkey or do you grab that pack of steaks?
Depends on if I'm gonna cook it or not. If somebody else is gonna cook it, I'm getting the turkey probably. If I'm gonna cook it, steak every time. Not every time, but man, yeah, steak's fun to cook, but shoot, turkey's just amazing. Levi says, yeah, we need to have a turkey net. There we go.
Turkey net. We have a contest, and the last person, whoever comes in last is the turkey.
There you go. I like it. Hey guys, when we do the net here in a few minutes, we're going to go ahead and throw in a roundtable section. It's Thanksgiving. Tell us stuff that's going on right now with you. Tell us something you're thankful for. Tell us a tradition you have or something if you want to, if you want to throw that out. But yeah, we'll do a quick roundtable. We'll keep it fairly short, but we'll do a quick roundtable on our check-ins. We'll probably take check-ins, like 3 to 5 at a time, and then go back through and do comments and then move on. So, Trevor Woodwork says the best part of Thanksgiving are the hot turkey sandwiches the week after. The fresh turkey is the best. It's good leftover. It's one of the best. If you cook a big meal and you're gonna have a lot, and you're gonna have some leftover to eat later, turkey's probably the best thing to do that with because it's just good leftover. But after so long, it does get tiring to eat too much turkey. So, Taz90738 says going to try to do a POTA on Thanksgiving. His wife has to work, so why not? There you go. POTA on Thanksgiving. Very cool. Mark says, it isn't the turkey on Thanksgiving. It is the cold turkey sandwich the day after that he craves. That's funny. Let's see here. Marvin says, got to go. 7-3. Thanks for another great week, Andy and James. You'll have an email about Winterfield Day later tonight. Thanks, Marvin. Great to see you. Have a great day, my
Good
friend.
to see you,
Be
Marvin.
talking
Thank
to
you.
you.
Thanks for all the awesome work you're doing with Winterfield Day. That's going to be a
Yeah.
blast. Everybody I know is already talking about Winterfield Day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Terry says he's thankful that he decided to stay with World Radio League. Andy, James, and Brad are new friends he's very thankful for. Thank you, Terry. We appreciate you. You've been fantastic over the last few weeks. It's
Thanks.
just been
And thanks
great
for the
getting
shout
to know
out
him.
for Brad too. We're gonna have to get Brad
Yeah.
on one of these.
Oh
Brad
yeah,
is, I mean, he is an absolute force.
I'll have
Me,
he hardly ever pulls away from his work long enough to do anything, but I'm grabbing by the collar and dragging him on the stream here in a couple weeks.
he's an absolute, he's an amazing resource. So,
Oh yes,
and
for sure.
Terry, we're thankful for you too. Thanks for sticking with us and working with us on a lot of these feature requests and being patient with us as we get some of these things done.
Yeah, absolutely. Dave says the best part of turkey is the most. No, it's the mess. I think he's saying there's a mess made from leftovers. Yeah, absolutely. Or it's maybe I'm misunderstanding what he's saying there. I'm not sure. Tim says he's thankful for becoming a lifetime VIP member of World Radio League and a student of ham radio prep. If it wasn't for HRP, would have never met you and this fantastic world of ham radio. That's awesome. Thanks, Tim. Thank you very much. Terry's also thankful for Jesse and Casey. Who's Jesse and Casey? Is that your family? Not sure. Oh, Jesse is I know who Jesse is. Jesse's on the Discord. W1BBT, I think. I'm not sure who Casey is. We'll have to circle back there. Dave, I think I don't know if it's your autocorrect or your voice to text on your chat there, but he's saying the best part of turkey is the SOS made from leftovers. Oh man, sorry, Dave. You cracked me up with that one. Terry says he thinks he got something in his eye. Be right back. Yeah, absolutely. Trevor Woodwork's suggestion: get each member of the team on future streams, even if only for a couple of minutes, to give them the light they deserve. Yeah, I thought about doing a meet the team. James, what do you think about that? Doing a member of the team just for 5-10 minutes on a stream.
Bringing some of the other folks that aren't usually on camera on here. That would be awesome.
Yeah, we'll bring on. Everybody knows Catalina. She's been in the comments. She's been in partnerships. We'll have to bring on Catalina.
Yeah, Catalina's actually from Argentina too. She's awesome, and she's gotten her ham radio license, and it was crazy her getting her ham radio license.
It took her like 6 months to get her ham license after she applied for it. Like she already took tests and everything.
You guys think it's bad in the United States with the FCC shut down? In Argentina, even with the government working, it still takes you 6 months.
Yeah. Now, we can probably. I think we can bring on. Well, we can bring on. I can about guarantee we can bring on Brad and Catalina here in just the next few weeks, and then some of the dev team can come on after that. Yeah, absolutely. Surfel's been in the chat before. We'll bring on Surfel. Ryan's a good one. He's the brains behind a lot of the graphics and UI. You see, got some content team members, some dev team members. Yeah, we got a lot of people we can bring on. So we'll have to do that over the coming weeks. So come back. Be sure and come back and meet some of the folks. Levi says, yes, let's meet them all. Yeah, absolutely. Terry says, do a video of each team member on the WRL website. That'd be cool. But I honestly think it'd be very nice to meet them on stream. So Dave, I don't know exactly. Unless James knows what you're referencing, I don't know what you're referencing here.
SOS? Like, okay, hold on.
I don't know.
I don't know what that means. I thought we were talking about like the SOS, like, coming out. Like,
will you be at Friedrichshafen? Are you coming?
Yes. Oh, Philip, you have the best map shares.
Yeah.
I think so, because I'm going to be in the UK for the World Radio Team Championship. I need to figure out how that works out timing wise, because the hardest thing is getting over there, because a flight to Europe is like super expensive. It's like more than it's like
I was
it's like
looking the other day. It's awful.
So if I can get over there and I can and I don't, if the times line up maybe I can make one trip out of it. Philip, where are you based out of? I see you all the time. I see your map shares all the time, but I'm trying to remember where you're
I
from.
think he said earlier, but I can't remember. I just saw Jim Reed, our ham radio prep instructor, in the chat. Hey, Jim, great to see you. We'll be doing
Good to
the
see you,
EchoLink
Jim.
net here shortly, and you're welcome to check in. Please do. I'm trying to see. Philip put a note in here earlier. I'm trying to find it again.
Belgium. Oh, nice.
There you go, Belgium. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
That's awesome. Yeah,
There
and
we go.
I was there last year and actually met Pepe in person.
Very nice. Yeah, absolutely.
Pepe's in
Absolutely.
Switzerland.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. All right. That covers. I think that covers pretty much all the questions we've had so far. Oh, here's a couple more. Trevor Woodwork says, while you're in the UK, you could pop into MLNS and do a cameo in one of their videos. Very nice. Pepe says we should organize a meeting of European World Radio League members at Ham Radio Fair in Friedrichshafen next June. Very nice.
It is so nice. The in Friedrichshafen, it is so nice. It's a beautiful ham fest. I felt just so blessed and fortunate to be able to go to that last year. Like the facility there is, I mean, amazing.
Ooh, here you go. The meeting point is the World Radio League stand. Very cool. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Tim says Jim is the best. So there's your shout out for the day, Jim. Great. Fantastic. Okay, let's go ahead and pull up EchoLink, guys. N0 NWS. Okay, Jim says who has the lowest life member number after James? I sense a bit of what would you call this? Third person bragging here.
Yeah, if you search
bragging.
Search N4BFR in your call sign lookup. That's a hint for you. Jim also has a lot of
is our EchoLink node. So get ready. We're getting ready to fire it up.
Jim, you guys are going to see a lot of cool. Professor Jim is cooking up a lot of stuff right now behind the scenes that's going to be coming out in the next couple of weeks. Some of the stuff is in post production, so look out for some new instructionals from Professor Jim. They will be coming to a weekly email near you.
Near you, absolutely.
And if you're not subscribed, so as soon as you sign up for World Radio League, it should subscribe you to the weekly email. If you also want to subscribe to the Ham Radio Prep weekly email and you haven't already, go to hamradioprep.com and scroll down to the bottom. And there's this sign up for email offers and newsletter.
We need one of those on the World Radio League page.
We really do. I remember you told me that, Andy, and I just hadn't got around to it. So
7-3, Matthew. Thanks for stopping by. All right. There's a couple things that we were planning on covering. We'll hit it next week. WRTC 2026. I've got some more information on that and really super excited to share kind of some details as to how the process is going to go. So we'll cover that next week's stream. Probably, as you know, this week's stream was crazy jam packed. So if next week's stream's crazy jam packed, then we'll see if we can fit it in. But it's really exciting. Go look up WRTC 2026 and then come back and add your comments of wisdom in the next stream. All right,
we could go for hours, but I'll just say.
Oh, you're good.
Brad is working with K4AZE. Is working with WRTC as we speak. Like I'm literally looking at the email thread right now. They're running another simulation this weekend. So this World Radio Team Championship, this is going to be it's going to be a once in a lifetime event. Well, actually not once in a lifetime because it's every 4 years, but it's a once in a 4 years type event, right? So you want to, we're talking about it a lot, but it's because when WRTC happens in the middle of summer, you're going to want to be on the air and you're going to want to get those contacts in the log because you're going to be making contacts with the top 100 contesters in the world and getting those in. Those are special contacts.
Absolutely. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead. Okay, 7-3, Willard. Good to see you. I'm going to go ahead and put us in a break for just like a minute or two, and then we're going to come back and do the EchoLink net. Give us like 60, 90 seconds. We'll be right back. And we are back for the, what is this, number 4? I think this is number 4, EchoLink Net. 4th EchoLink Net, World Radio League EchoLink Net. Go ahead and hop on to EchoLink node N0NWS. If some EchoLink nodes have something that'll they'll only allow a certain number of stations to join at one time. So as soon as you're done checking in, go ahead and just as soon as you're done checking in and giving your comments, we're going to do a comments round after like 5 check-ins. After you're done giving your comments, just go ahead and drop out of EchoLink and watch on stream just to make sure everybody gets a chance. All right, let's get this thing fired up. All right, everybody, stand by. The World Radio League EchoLink Net is starting shortly. Okay, we'll just give him a minute just in case somebody else is on the air needing to use that. So James is he's still here listening. I hope he checks into the EchoLink Net. He may if he gets an opportunity, but he's got plenty of stuff to do. So we're not going to hold him up too long here. I don't want to don't want to get on the wrong side of the CEO, but glad to have him check in if he wants to check in. But he's got plenty of stuff to do instead of staying on a stream watching me ramble on and on. So, all right, let's go ahead and get this party started. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Where'd it go? Hello, there it is. Okay, there we go. Yes, AG5CC. You can check in using All-Star. All-Star node number is 49321. All-Star node 49321. Good question. Thank you. All right. Let's go ahead. All right. Welcome, everybody, to the 4th World Radio League EchoLink Net. Thank you all for coming along for the ride here. I'm Andy, N0APX, your net control operator today, as every week. We'll be taking check-ins today 5 at a time. We're going to do a bit of a round table, so we're going to take check-ins 5 at a time. We're going to pause, ask for comments. We're going to move on to the next block of 5. Please give your call sign first phonetically, then the regular way. If anybody has an emergency during the net, please let us know. Say break, then give us your emergency traffic after we acknowledge you for the net. So definitely want to hopefully there's none of that going on, but definitely want to give place to that if it needs to happen. So we're going to go ahead and break now. If anybody has any emergency traffic, go ahead with that now. Nothing heard. That's always good. All right, let's go ahead and get rolling with the net here. Take our first 5 check-ins. So as I said, give your call sign first phonetically, then the regular way, and we'll get you checked into the net. And if you are a user of YouTube, go check us out, World Radio League YouTube channel. You'll see us live streaming the net from there. So go ahead and we'll commence with the first check-in. Once again, I'm Andy, N0APX, November 0, Alpha Papa X-Ray, your net control operator. Let's proceed with our first check-in. That could only be described as a pileup. We got Kilo 8, Kilo Alpha Zulu. Thank you very much for your check-in. And then I heard a couple of others in there. I've got Levi, I've got you checked in. Thank you very much. I also heard Terry with a Tango. So KQ4, MDM, Kilo Quebec 4, Mike Delta Mike. Thank you, Terry, for checking in. Appreciate the check-in. And was there another station in that pileup? Please go ahead. Appreciate the check-in. You have a good one out there, Dave. Thank you for checking in. All right, check-ins. I need 2 more, and we're going to start back at the top of the list. Please call now with your check-ins for the World Radio League Live Net.
Net control. Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Yankee Echo, KF8 EYE. 57 Yankee Bravo Yankee, 77 YBY, lifetime 81.
All right, we got Caleb KF8EYE, and we've got W7YBY, life member number 81 of World Radio League. Thanks, Brian, for checking in today. All right, let's go ahead and start at the top of the list with Levi KHKAZ. Do you have any comments for us today, Levi?
Oh, I know we got way too many comments, but I'll just keep it short and sweet and say thanks for the lifetime membership offers and the videos that you do and the ham radio prep and everything. I love the companies and I appreciate everything, and I'll kick it back to you.
Thank you, Levi, very much. We appreciate you checking in. And you're, of course, welcome to check in anytime. We appreciate you joining us. So, all right, thank you to Levi. Let's go ahead and move on to Terry with the Tango, KQ4MDM. Go ahead, Terry. Terry with a Tango, Kilo Quebec 4, Mike Delta Mike. Are you still with us? Okay, Terry's an in and out. Let's go ahead and move on. I think Dave said he's an in and out. Dave, are you still with us, or were you in and out? Okay, sounds like Dave's in and out as well. Let's move on to Caleb, KF8EYE in West Virginia. Caleb, what do you got for us?
Yeah, good evening, Andy. Thanks for running the net tonight. Call sign is KF8EYE. Caleb here in Grafton, West Virginia. And obviously I'm on EchoLink. And I'm good on the QRT, but don't have a whole lot. I can say a lot about World Radio League and Ham Radio Prep. I'm honored to be a user of both of the platforms. I used Ham Radio Prep to pass my technician license. Works great, and I recommend it to everybody that's listening and to everyone that I come around, especially World Radio League. Anytime I make a EchoLink contact or any other contact, I tell them that I got the blog from World Radio League. It's a great platform, and thanks for all you guys do. You're doing really good for the live streams, and 7-3 to everybody. And this is Caleb, KF8EYE.
Thanks for your comments, Caleb. Appreciate the check-in, and you're welcome back anytime. All right, let's move on to Brian, W7YBY. Go ahead with your comments, Brian.
No comments or traffic. I'll just sit here on the side. That's W7YBY.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you checking in. Copy the no traffic. All right, let's go ahead and get 5 more check-ins in the log, guys. And if you have comments about what's going on for Thanksgiving this year, what kind of Thanksgiving traditions you have, or food you like to eat for Thanksgiving, let's go ahead and share that with us. It's Thanksgiving week. We're having fun, so go ahead and check in. Check-ins are always welcome. Anybody, anywhere, doesn't matter if you're on EchoLink, All-Star, local, just come right on in and check in. So, all right, we're going to open it back up for 5 more check-ins, and go ahead and pick those up now. Please call now. Net control, November 0, Alpha Papa X-ray.
Electro Motive Force, K0 EMS, Don 440, North Compton, no traffic. November 8, Romeo, Quebec, Tango. That's N8 RQT, Charlie, Cincinnati, Ohio.
All right, we got a whole pile of check-ins there. I'm going to run through what we got, and then if I missed you, if you checked in and I missed you, we're going to go ahead and pick you up before we go back through for comments. I got Kilo Bravo 0, Mike Alpha Kilo. Thank you for the check-in. Alpha Golf 5, Charlie Charlie. Thank you for checking in. November 4, Bravo Foxtrot Romeo. Thank you for the check-in. Kilo 0, Electro Motive Force. Got you checked in. And November 8, Romeo Quebec Tango. Got you checked in as well. Did I miss anybody? Okay, I thought I missed somebody there, but we'll come back and get more check-ins in a few minutes. So, all right, Kilo Bravo 0, Mike Alpha Kilo. Any comments for the net this afternoon?
Just wishes to everybody. I hope everybody has had and have a good day, and a good holiday coming up. Thanks, James. I'm in Outland. Everybody have a good day. Back to
Thank you very much, James. Appreciate the check-in, and you're always welcome to check into the net on Monday afternoon. We appreciate you checking in. Thank you very much. Next in the list, we had Alpha Golf 5 Charlie Charlie AG5CC. Any comments from you this afternoon?
just a couple, Andy. Thanks for doing this, Ned. I watch you all the time. First time I checked into the net. My name is George. I like doing the net this way. I was trying it before, but I got a question. Is there any way, besides in the log over to the right, that you can have a name bigger with the call sign so you can call somebody back, like comments like you're doing? Anyway, loving the World Radio League. Back to you, Andy. AG5CC.
AG5CC, I appreciate the comment there. Yes, that is actually an awesome idea. So I'm gonna make a note of that. I really appreciate you you calling that out. So I'm gonna drop a note in my notes here to take to the team, and we'll talk about that. Thank you very much for the check-in, and of course, glad to have you first time checking in, and of course you're always welcome to check in on the net. So really appreciate that. So yeah, good to hear you. All right, let's see here. Who do we have next? Give me just a second, guys. Let's see here. I think our next one is, let's see here. Yes, November 4, Bravo Foxtrot Romeo. That call sign sounds a little familiar. Go ahead, Jim.
Hello, Andy. Thanks for picking me back up and let me participate in the net today. I appreciate it. I just want to say thank you to everybody for all the great comments. I'm super appreciative of all of you. It really makes me feel good to know that I'm getting the chance to help people move forward for the things they want to do, and that's very I'm very appreciative of that. So that's great. I'm also very appreciative of being World Radio League scouting member number two, and that's a lot of fun too. I did before this net. I got on little HF. I made 7 contacts. Just working some quota today. It's nice to get my 8-week streak now in the log. So I'll have to set my gear back up because I had to take it down for make room for Thanksgiving. But it'll be back up and we'll be back on the air next week, and I'll try to make it a 9-week streak. But for now, 8-week streak underway. Thanks, Andy. 73.
Thank you very much, Jim, for the comments, and I thank you for stressing that you are founding member number 2 above my founding member number 3. You know, I really appreciate that. Uh, great to hear you, Jim. That's Professor Jim. Everybody who doesn't know, that's Professor Jim over at Ham Radio Prep, and we really appreciate him being around and checking in today. So thank you, Jim, for checking in. Always glad to have you. Feel free to check in next week. We love having you around when you can find a slot in your busy schedule. So thank you very much. All right, let's move on to our next check-in. Let's see. Kilo 0, Echo Mike Foxtrot. You have any comments for the net today? Well, thank you, Don, for checking in. Always glad to hear you on the net. Very much appreciate it. And hope to see you next week. So thank you for your check-in. All right, November 8, Romeo, Quebec, Tango. Go ahead with your check-in.
Well, my wife and I, we joined about 2 months ago. We've been enjoying the software, studied all kinds of software because I wanted to be cross-platform, and this seems to be the best suited for Windows and Mac, or mostly Mac. We go to Dayton Hamfest all the time. We always talk to you guys up there. And Huntsville, we're debating if we're going to go to Hamcation this year or not. My wife's call is NLW, that's November 8th, November Lima Whiskey. And of course, I'm NRQT. One question I have, you can make notes on contacts. You can make notes on an individual contact as a person if they're a member, but if they're not a member, you can't make notes about that on that specific contact. Is that is there a specific reason you don't allow that, or is that something that you may add in the future? Thank you. NRQT.
N8RQT and 0APX. Very good call out there. Oh, appreciate the comments. That's a very good call out. That is actually something that I had never considered, at least not very much. But yes, that's something we definitely want to add. So thank you for calling that out, and we'll definitely take a look at adding that. So very, very nice. Thank you very much. Thank you for your check-in. Always glad to hear you. Just to let everybody know, if you're logging your contacts, the net contacts on World Radio League, be sure and set the frequency to 145.490 and the mode to EchoLink to get the contact confirmed, just so we can get that contact confirmed if you want it confirmed. So thank you very much for your comments. All right, we are open for more check-ins. Check-ins, please call now to the World Radio League Live Net. I'm your net control operator, November 0, Alpha Papa X-Ray. Please go ahead and call in. N0 APX, net control.
Net control. This is Whiskey 9, Tango Echo Foxtrot, W9TEF, Tom in Riverside. Net control, please recognize Whiskey 4, Juliet, Delta, Mike, W4, JDF, in Greenbrier, Tennessee. First name here is John, Juliet, Oscar, November. Kilo Foxtrot.
All right, we picked up 3 check-ins that time: W9TEF, W4JDM, and KF0NQU. Let's start with Whiskey 9 Tango Echo Foxtrot. Tom, go ahead with your check-in or with your comments, please.
Well, thanks, Andy. I've taken up a lot of the time on the live stream with all my comments and reminders about how much I can't wait for features to come, so I won't hit that again. But I want to send a special thank you out to Professor Jim. Jim helped me get all 3 of my tickets this summer and got me set up. And then here I learned about World Radio League and became a lifetime member today. So I'm all in over here on the system, and I appreciate everything you guys are doing. I love the community that's coming together. It's things like this net and more to come. So that's all. That Connect Control, Whiskey 9, Tango Echo Fox.
W9TEF, thank you very much for the check-in and the great comments. I know Jim will definitely appreciate that. So thank you so much for checking in. We really appreciate it, and glad to have you on the net anytime. Whiskey 4 Juliet Delta Mike. John, go ahead with your comments, please.
First of all, thank you for doing the net. You're doing a great job. This is a great piece of volume software. I think all of us enjoy it. I want to thank you for that. And really looking forward to those local leagues that we had talked about. And I helped you guys about trying to get a local league set up so we can do some club type login where we can compete against our fellow club members and see who's getting the most number of contacts in a week, or doing some sort of special events within the club itself. So really looking forward to that kind of flexibility and really enjoying the platform. So thank you guys very much. Looking forward to the local leagues and all the new features that you guys are going to be rolling out. W4GDM back to that control. Thank you.
W4JDM, Net Control N0APX here. Thank you very much for the fantastic comments there. Really appreciate it. And appreciate you hopping on the net here. Looking forward to, of course, chatting with you more in the future. And you're always welcome to check in today. Thank you very much. All right. Next check-in is John from Missouri in Joplin. John, go ahead with your comments for that. Oh boy. All right. Thank you for the comments. We got a lot of rain in Joplin, which means it's probably headed toward me here in Marshfield next. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. But thank you for the comments. Very, very much appreciate the check-in. And of course, you're welcome to check in anytime. Glad to have you back. That's the bottom of the list. Let's go ahead and call for more check-ins on the World Radio League Live net. This is your net control operator, November 0, Alpha Papa X-Ray. Please call now. All right, I had an Alpha Echo something Zulu Yankee. The number got cut out both times you said it. Could you give me the number one more time?
They call it the Alpha Echo 0 Zulu Yankee, AE0ZY.
All right, got it. Thank you very much. Any more check-ins for the World Radio Live net, please call now. All right, Alpha Echo 0 Zulu Yankee. Go ahead with your comments for the net, please.
I'd like to say that I'm thankful for my friends and family who helped me this need to tell the morning for the 8001.
Well, AE0ZY, thank you so much for checking into the net. Definitely appreciate the check-in. You're welcome back anytime. And absolutely glad you have a group of friends and family around you to help you out there. I'm so sorry to hear about that, but I'm glad you're doing better, and I'm glad you've got some folks around you helping you through all that. Thank you for your check-in. Really appreciate it. All right. Any more check-ins for the World Radio League Live Net, please call now. Check-ins for the World Radio League Live Net, please call now. All right, we got Hotel Bravo 9, Echo Victor Tango, Pepe. Glad to hear you check in, my friend. Thank you for calling in all the way from Switzerland to check into the EchoLink net. So, any comments for us today, Pepe?
I'm looking forward to upcoming features in the app and on the desktop app. And hopefully I can use it also in Europe for showtime. I might come back to net control.
Thank you for the great comments, Pepe. Glad to have you on here, and be sure and check in more often. We want to hear you on here as on a regular basis. So glad to hear you. Thank you for checking in, Pepe. All right, check-ins on the World Radio League Live Net via EchoLink or locally or via All-Star. However you want to check in, go ahead and check in now. Welcome to WA2KM in the chat. Thank you. Check-ins for the World Radio League Live Net. We're streaming live on YouTube. Go check us out over on the World Radio League YouTube channel. Go ahead and check in. I'm your net control operator at November 0, Alpha Papa X-Ray. Running the net for you today. Please call now with your check-in. All right, we got AE0YR. Go ahead with your comments, please. Absolutely. And let me confirm your call sign, because it's for some reason the lookup's not pulling up right. Is it Alpha Echo 0 Yankee Romeo? Is that correct? There we go. I had an echo instead of a delta. Thank you very much. Alpha Delta 0 Yankee Romeo. Thank you, Roger. Yeah, so this is the World Radio League Live Net. We do a live stream on YouTube. on the World Radio League YouTube channel. We do a live stream every Monday. And then at the end of the live stream, we've got a whole community of hams that love to come together and just do a net on EchoLink. Usually we just take check-ins. This week we decided to go ahead and do a round table, getting comments from everybody during the net as well. But yeah, absolutely. We're streaming live on YouTube. You can check us out, World Radio League YouTube channel, and see our live streams over there. And yeah, we just love. We got a great community, online community of hams that, of course, can't all log into one local repeater or can't check into one local repeater. So we do it via EchoLink and EchoLink All-Star, and however y'all want to check in, and local also, of course, welcome. Everybody's welcome to check in, and so hopefully that answers your question. But I really appreciate the check-in. Thank you very much for checking in today, and you're always welcome back here on the EchoLink net. So, all right, check-ins for the World Radio League Live net. Please call now.
Thank you, sir. I have listened to your program on the weekend and find it very interesting. Thank you for the information. 7-3 from AD0YR.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you calling in. All right, check-ins for the World Radio League Live net. Please call now.
November 0, Whiskey Kilo Charlie, N0, WKC, Marshville, Missouri.
November 0, Whiskey Kilo Charlie. Hey, Stacy. You live just up the street from me. Hope you're doing all right. Appreciate you calling. You got any comments for the net tonight?
I just thought I'd check in, heard you on there. I believe you stopped by our field day up here at the Rotary Park this year, didn't you, Andrew?
I did indeed, Stacy. Yep, absolutely. Yep, set up and work some CW contacts with you guys. So, yeah, I thought I remembered you from the field day setup. Maybe I'll see you again next year. But really appreciate you checking in today.
Don't be afraid to check into our area net on the Marshville Repeater tonight. Anyway, I'll let you go. N0, WKC.
All right. Thank you very much, Stacy. Appreciate it. All right. Got November 0 Whiskey Kilo Charlie in the log. Check-ins for the live net. Please call now. Check-ins for the World Radio League Live net. I'm your net control operator, November 0 Alpha Papa X-Ray. Please call now. Final call for check-ins. November 0 Alpha Papa X-Ray here. I am your net control operator. Calling last call for check-ins on the World Radio League Live net. We're also streaming live on YouTube on the World Radio League YouTube channel. Be sure to check us out. November 0 Alpha Papa X-Ray calling for more check-ins. Any more check-ins before we close out the net for today? All right. Thank you, everyone who checked in. We had 17 check-ins in the log today. Appreciate everyone who checked in, and come back next week for another edition of the WRL World Radio League Live net. Thank you, everyone, and have a great rest of your day, and happy Thanksgiving to all. Thank you very much. And 7-3, this is November 0 Alpha Papa X-Ray, returning this repeater to normal use. There we go. We just finished the fourth World Radio League Live net. Here is our map. Let's go ahead and generate a map here. Look at that beautiful map. Contacts all over the to the east of us. Got one over here to the west. All right, and then we've got one all the way over here in Switzerland with Pepe. So thank you, Pepe, for checking in, making it international today. Really appreciate it. So, what founding member number did you get? I can't recall here. Let's see here. Number 53. Very cool. All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching today. Hope you have a very, very happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Thank you very much for joining us today. Really had a great show today. Great net. Not sure we're going to always do the roundtable, but I figured being Thanksgiving week might as well be a good testing ground for it. So thank you guys very much. 73. Happy Thanksgiving. And we'll see you on the other side of the holiday. So 7-3 to all, and I hope you have a fantastic week, fantastic Thanksgiving, and I'll see you again next time. This is November 0 Alpha Papa X-Ray. I am clear.